Hello everyone, in this video we'll talk about the Anki deck that I used for my USMLE Step 1 preparation, the Anki settings that I have, the add-ons that I used, and lastly we'll talk about how to search UWorld QIDs in the Anking deck. So let's get started.
Okay, so you'll start off with some settings. You go to the settings icon and press options, and then you make sure that your daily limits, new cards, lapses, and everything in that options page look like this. Okay, next you save these settings, go to tools and go to preferences and make sure your appearance tab look like this. Then the review tab, the editing tab, the syncing tab. And you can just log into your account here. And you're done with your settings. Okay, for add-ons, you go to tools and go to add-ons. Click on get add-ons and type the code of any add-on that you want. This is basically the code of review heat map, which looks something like this. You can add as many add-ons as you want, but these are the 5 most important ones that I use, and these are the codes of them. After adding all your add-ons, close your Anki and open it again, because the changes will take effect only when you restart your Anki. Okay, so the deck I used was the Anking Deck, and when you go to the browse window, this is something how it looks. Right now, all the cards are unsuspended, which means they are unlocked. So I'll select the first card, move all the way to bottom, press shift, and select the last card. And this is how you select all your cards in your Anking Deck. And when all of your cards are selected, press Ctrl plus J. Okay, so when you do this, you have basically suspended all of your cards. Or in other words, you have locked all of your cards. Alright, now to make things look more clean, I'll go to the left sidebar and close everything. Close today option, close flags, close card state, close decks, and close note types. Now all you want here is your tags. Now open step 1 tag and you see all the familiar names of the resources that you might have been using for your step 1 prep. I basically used Anki for the subjects or some topics that I studied through visual mnemonic videos. That includes Sketchy Micro, Sketchy Farm, and a few topics of biochemistry that I studied from Pixarize. Okay, now when you want to do the cards of any specific topic, you go to the tags of the topic and select all the cards, then press Ctrl J. By doing this, you'll basically unsuspend, or in other words, you'll unlock the cards of the specific topic. Additionally, I used it for my UWorld Incorrects, where I just moved the cards from Anking Deck to a deck that I made and named it UWorld. To do so, you'll have to go to the browse window and find the UWorld deck. Open the UWorld deck and then open the step deck. The numbers that you see below step, these are basically UWorld QIDs. You click any one of them. Look at that search bar in the center. The number after the columns is basically your UWorld QID. To find the cards of any specific UWorld QID, just type the QID in the search bar right after the colons, and you will see a few cards that are relevant to that specific UWorld question. Okay, let's say I got this question wrong because I didn't know the clinical presentation of Klinefelter syndrome. In that case, I'll select this card and I'll unsuspend this by pressing Ctrl J, and I'll press Ctrl D to open this change deck tab, and I'll add a new deck named UWorld and shift these cards to the deck. And that's it. And this is how it looks when you go to the home page again. And now you basically have flashcards of all your weak points in this UWorld deck. But you know what? You don't have to do the entire rigorous process every time you want to search a UWorld QID. So you just go to the browse window and you see that search bar in the center and a small arrow on its right side. Just click on that arrow and you will see the recent search that you searched last time. You just click on that and just change the UWorld QID after the colon. And that's it.